We're 2 hours into trading on Tuesday, November 16th. Hello, traders. Let's take a look at my most recent pick. Put this video out Sunday night, so you had ample opportunity to get in Monday morning. I told you that you needed to make sure that we had market support and that we needed to have relative strength in the stock. So let's start with the market to make sure that we're following these instructions exactly. You can see how we had the market opening higher on Monday, but then look, big red candle. So right after the open, you can see how the market is pulling back. We had this nasty red candle right in here. Former Fed official Dudley said that he feels that the Fed is going to have to raise rates a number of times in 2022 to keep up with inflation. Long red bar, then the rest of the day was pretty choppy, trying to resolve that long red bar. In any event, you can see how the market was pulling back early in the day. No reason to buy. Remember, a gap higher when you're near an all-time high is not a good scenario to be chasing stocks on the open. You want to wait for those pullbacks, wait for that support, then you can take the trade. So Netflix yesterday opened to the downside. Oh, gee, Pete, what a lame pick that was. Market was up, stock was down. But remember what I told you. Netflix is good. Love the daily chart. Simply waiting for a good entry opportunity. This pullback provided us with exactly that. If you take a look at the 5-minute chart, you can see orange line above zero right in here, right in here. So it's starting to gain relative strength. 1OP indicator, bullish cross right here. Deep trough, red line above blue line. That's a trigger right in here. Beautiful entry on that. Stock goes from basically 674 all the way up to about 684, a $10 rally. Let's put up the SPY overlay, and then you can also take a look at what happened in here. So as the stock starts to run up and you get that long red candle from the S&P 500, well, the stock is going to retreat on that as well. So you've got to take profits when you see the bottom falling out of the market. Now, the rest of the day, the stock maintained its bid pretty well throughout the course of the day, and you can see how it's actually moving a little bit higher right in here. Market looks pretty decent today. I want to make one more point about Netflix. Remember, I told you that even though I like the stock, even though I love this long green candle right in here, I'm not crazy about the market. So for my swing trades, I would still like to distance myself from the action. And that's what sets up well for out of the money bullish put spreads. We want to take advantage of accelerated time premium decay, and we want to distance ourselves from the action. So we were looking to sell down here on this support below the 650 level and the 650, 645 bullish put spread. I suggested doing that for $1. Look for spreads that are 3 weeks or less in time. If you waited for that pullback on Monday, I know that you could have gotten that spread done because we were getting it done yesterday on the open with this pullback down to the 673 level approximately. So we were getting a $1 credit for the November 26th expiration for the 650, 645 bullish put spread. Stock is moving higher. Spread is in fantastic shape. So let's take a look at the market. Let's find today's pick. I'm going to show you a little bit about how we trade the S&P 500, how we trade stocks during the course of the day. The 1OP indicator tells us when we need to be long, when we need to be flat, when we need to be short. So right now you can see nice long green candles stacked on the open. This was a very powerful opening move. 1OP is bullish, but right in here, it's telling you, hey, you better take gains on your longs right now because we have a bearish cross. So you get this market pullback right in here. You can see perfectly timed. And now you're starting to get a bullish 1OP cross right in here. This is when you want to be reloading on your longs, and you want to be looking for stocks that maintained their relative strength during this pullback. This is such an important point that I want to reinforce this, because this is the tell. This is the edge. This is the entire edge that we trade, and it's a huge tell. So, market pullback. What do we want to see? We want to see stocks that are breaking through technical resistance on heavy volume, that have relative strength, and that do not pull back with the market. Because as soon as the market finds a bid, as soon as we get this bullish 10p cross, whoosh, like throwing gasoline on the fire, because you have the market tailwind that you needed to fuel that stock higher, and you have underlying strength within the stock. I'm going to show you a few picks that have been traded in the trading room today, and you'll see how well they responded. So I'm going to continue to go forward. There we've got stacked green candles, bullish flag formation, long green candles through the high of the day. Market's going to keep chugging higher. Look at that entry right there on the 10p indicator. Didn't get long here, didn't get long here, didn't get long here. It got long back in here. It's a predictive indicator. It's the only place you can get it. Option Stalker is the software program that I created for my own trading, and I also offer it to the public. Lots of great searches. So we're just going to go in. We're going to take a look at some searches. We're going to keep the 5-minute chart of the S&P up right here. Let's go in and let's take a look at LULU. Love it. So here you go. Stacked. I'm going to take that SPY overlay off. Stacked green candles on the open. Beautiful. Orange line above zero means that stock has relative strength. You can see there's a bearish cross by the 10p indicator, which incidentally, I did some programming in the last 2 months, and 10p now works really well for stocks also. So you can see how you're getting a little bit of a bearish cross in here, but the stock does not retreat. That is a bullish divergence. You can see how the stock is compressing right here. And look at how well it maintains its relative strength. So let's do an overlay, and I'm going to illustrate why this is such an effective edge that we trade. So here's the market. Rally, rally, rally this morning. Fantastic. There is a pullback right in there. What did the stock do? It held its bid. It compressed. Why would it do that? Why does this happen? When the market goes down, stocks are supposed to go down, right? Correct. Big gains like this. Boom, boom, boom. If this were all fluff, and on any market rally, you're going to see stocks that have fluff. They just happen to rally up. When they have heavy volume and technical breakouts, then you know that it's less likely to be all fluff, that the move is legitimate because it's coming on heavy volume. Here you can see that the volume today is way above the normal. When that blue line is above zero, very heavy volume. So in any event, you've got this market pullback and a compression. During this market pullback, if all of these gains were fluff and you had the market pullback, you would have seen whap, 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 whap. Stock would have retraced all the gains. That's not what happened because buyers were so dang aggressive on this market pullback. They're like, buy, 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 buy. Anybody looking to take profits, we're buying, we're buying. Now all of a sudden, you start to see the market find a little bit of support. Uh-oh, I need to get some stock off. I really want to buy some stock here. Raise the bid, raise the bid, raise the bid. That's exactly what this price action here is telling you. So when you can find that intersection where the market's pulling back and the stock is moving higher or compressing, you know you've got a high probability trade. Whoosh. See you later. Oh, come on, Pete. How often can you see these patterns during the day? We search for them. Option Stalker has searches that specifically look for these patterns. So let's go in. Take a look at Home Depot. There's another one. Nice, nice, nice. Earnings before the open. Good reaction. Big gap up through this compression. Looks fantastic. Go into the daily chart. Oh, yeah. Look at that compression right there. Huge breakout. Beautiful. Okay. So now we know that we like the stock. But we come in and we're, I don't know about the market. It looks kind of iffy up here. We got a double top. Stock looks strong, but I'm not really sure if it's going to move higher or not. So what do? You wait for a market pullback. And when you get the market pullback, you want to see the stock maintain its bid. You do not want to see the stock retrace at all. When you get the market pullback, bye bye bye, bye bye bye, bye bye bye. As soon as the market has a bid to it and the market starts to strengthen, whoosh, it releases. This works like magic. That's the whole chat room is based on this premise. This is something that I can teach. This is something that can be replicated. Come in, take the free trial. You're going to see traders. This is not about me. This is about other traders having learned the system and sharing their trade ideas when they see this pattern right here. So in the chat room, when you see symbols posted, we don't have to explain why we like it. This is what we trade. You bring up a chart and you go, wow, awesome. Orange line above zero. Look at that technical breakout on the daily chart. Stock is holding its bid when the market comes in. Long HD. That's all you have to post. Other members bring it up and go, whoa, that's a nice one. Look at that one. Off to the races. So we post our entries, we post our exits on a timely basis. Rblx, let's take a look at that one. Of course you remember Rblx because I highlighted it a few days ago. Look at this relative strength. Market pullback, green candles stacked higher, stock moving higher during this market pullback. Even better scenario. Off it goes. Look at that volume. Blue line above zero, heavy, heavy volume today. Take a look at the daily chart. Remember this stock way back here? I highlighted it on that long green candle, and I believe this was a Sunday night video. I said, when you come in, we want to see this long green candle preserved, but I would be willing to sell an out of the money bullish put spread down below this $90 level on any pullback. Long red candle, we're getting filled all over the place. Find support. There was also a market dip that coincided with. So now you've got that support held. And look, right about that resistance level before, it finds support, tails under body. See you later. Above this major horizontal resistance level, yes, I still like Rblx. I believe that it continues to move higher. Stocks that I'm not crazy about, PTON. This is catching a falling knife. You can day trade it. You're going to see a pretty nice pattern intraday as well. As long as you've got all those ingredients, you've got that relative strength, you'll be okay trading stocks like this. But I prefer to focus on stocks that are really, really strong. So I like these right in here. I like LU, COST. Haven't really taken a look at that. Let's take a look at COST. There you've got market pullback. What does the stock do? Tick, tick, tick. Market support. See you later. That's it. That's how we do it. But you have to have your market bearings. You have to know what the market is doing. So as the market ebbs and flows during the course of the day, which right now we got a couple of tails above body here, long red candle off the high. Okay, you got to be a little careful. Got a bearish 10P cross. This is a very strong formation though, so I'm not looking for a prolonged market decline in here, but any dip will help you identify relative strength because you'll be looking for stocks that are still ticking higher, and it'll provide you with a nice entry point when the market retraces and finds support. So we've got really strong open through the prior day high, bullish flag formation, lots of buying coming in here. I like the market today. I think the market's going to continue to push higher, and we have a downward sloping trend line right here. That is a bullish flag formation, long green candle, looks likely to challenge the high. So those things are all fueling the market. You should favor the long side today. I don't think we're going to see any heavy selling for at least a few weeks. The next FOMC could be a speed bump, but until then, I think the market's just going to chop around and you'll have a couple of really good days where it floats higher. I'm not too worried about this off of the high, but I'm going to be looking for stocks right now that are performing well. LCID, wow, that is just powering higher. Go into the daily chart. This is an EV car maker, bullish flag formation, earnings after the close yesterday, obviously good. Love LCID, could be my pick of the day. I think it's going to continue to go higher. NET, bullish flag formation. There's your downward sloping trend line. Maybe NET is going to be my pick of the day. Look at this. I'm just going into relative strength 30. Look at that, baby. Go. NET, that's going to be my pick of the day. Love it here. Look at that strength. Market down, down, down. Stock up, up, up. Incidentally, I am long this stock. I got long it before I even started the video. And if you wanted to see that, I could prove it to you. So let me go into my chat room so you can see my last post here. And sorry, it's taken me a little bit to get to it. But that's the way that we trade every day. We're looking for that market strength. And there you go. There's the chat room. Long NET. That's at 10:30. That's 2 hours into trading. That was 20 minutes ago when I started recording this video. 20 minutes ago takes us right into this 211.20 area was where I bought that stock. Thank you very much. Up $2.50. NET is your pick of the day. There's so many dang picks, I can't even decide which one I want to highlight today. I'm going to run with that one because it looks really strong and I like that bullish flag formation. Watch for the market to continue higher, be pretty choppy, fairly low volume. Should continue to see that for the next few weeks. Thanks so much. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments. I promise I'll reply. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.